Hello, and welcome back to another review of another outstanding book in the Star Wars galaxy. This time it is on Star Wars Legacy of the Force Sacrifice. Been a while since I had a chance to get around to doing the review, but I'll have to say it was quite a book. Now, I guess they saved all surprises to the end because the last couple pages were just like chock full of 3 or 4 surprises. We'll get to those in a second. Now, the book as a whole, it was pretty good. There's a lot of action. We had Luke running around, we had Lumina, we had Jason, we had Ben. We had just about everybody running around. The only thing I missed is Han and Leia. I hope that they get back to a Han story. It'd be nice to see Han and Luke again running around, because I love those guys together. They make a really good story. Now, I noticed in a lot of the storylines in this book, everybody was having conflicts. We have Luke having a conflict, what he should do with Lumina. Mara running around with a conflict, what she should do about Jason. We got Ben running around, worrying about should he go on this assassination mission and kill someone. Everybody's got a little conflict running around. Even Boba Fett's running around with a conflict. So everyone's got issues and they're all trying to figure out what to do. So there's a lot of that going on. The beginning of the book I found it was kind of uneventful. The most part I remember was Boba Fett running around with his granddaughter. Some of the stuff earlier was kind of funny when they were in a place they were going to run down a guy to get information from him, and Boba Fett's like, you know, be careful of the damage, I think I own stock in this place, which was kind of funny, you know, he didn't want to wreck it, so I got a little laugh out of that. But the biggest surprises were at the end. Here we find who finally dies. Mara finally dies, and by the hand of Jason, so that's kind of shocking. I was kind of disappointed. I love Mara. She's a good contact character. I really like her and her storylines. We got Luke. You see him killing Lumina at the end. You see her like falling off a cliff and he reaches out to her and just lobs her head off, which is kind of weird. Ben's running around killing out people. So everyone's killing somebody. So there's a lot of death in this book as well. You know, everyone feels the shock of Mara dying, which is going to be kind of weird to see how that goes. When I first read those lines, my first instinct was, wow, Luke's going to be pissed. So I wonder how long they're going to drag that whole storyline on to see before they all figure out it's actually Luke that did it, as they were all kind of thinking that Lumina did it, but Ben at the end kind of set them straight that there's somebody else out there that did it. Now for the whole Boba Fett storyline, he's back as the head of all the Mandalorians back on the planet rebuilding. They found some more ore hidden under the crust that they're making more metal and more prototype ships to start selling, so they're bringing back their economy and their people. His surprise at the end, I don't know if I really like it too much. You know, they find his ex-wife. She's been frozen in carbonite for, 30-some years. So it was kind of okay with Han Solo, but this should be interesting because that's a long time to be frozen, I would think, and I don't know how that's going to react when they pop out and she's introduced in the world, so I'm wondering where that story is going to go. If they're going to run over her, pick her up and unfreeze her. Be interesting to see, but his whole storyline's going good. He's apparently cured. He's no longer going to age anymore and he's feeling a lot better, because I was kind of bummed out because Boba Fett's strong and you see him just old and creaky and stuff like that, but now we see a new stronger one, which is nice to see finally again. Now it did introduce a new element that I guess I've never read it or heard it before. There's been a lot of rumors about, when Jedi die, why do we see some bodies disappearing and other ones not? I guess in this book here they finally decided that it's the Jedi's choice. They can make their bodies stay, but they don't become one with the Force. So I don't know if they kind of hinted. Luke was saying that he was afraid to look away from her body as she might choose that point to disappear, so maybe they can choose at a later time to disappear. So I was thinking back to all the movies about, we see Obi-Wan, he chooses to die to have his body go with the Force so he can help Luke. Yoda, he chooses to go with the Force. Then we've got people like, then you see storylines like Qui-Gon. His body's still there and they burn him, I'm not sure what, and then all of a sudden later on in the movies they say to Obi-Wan, there's an old friend that wants to meet you, which is Qui-Gon, which couldn't happen if he didn't become part of the Force and his body was still around. So I'm not sure if they're just trying to stretch the truth a little bit on that, but we'll have to wait and see, I guess, where this is all going to play out. Another weird thing I found was Eternalrogue. They had her running around a little bit, but at the very end she just disappeared. I have no idea where she went. It didn't explain anything where she is. They just said that she was out running around looking for people, and I was like, oh, okay, that's nice, but where is she actually hiding? All in all, I love the book. It was really great, especially the end. It got me going, but now I have to wait until the next one comes out, which is going to be a bit, so now I'm just teased with this to see where it's going to go, and we'll have to wait and see, and I'm sure that it's going to be really well done. You know, the very last lines we got Jason choosing his Sith name, and that's just how it ended. So now we'll see how this new Sith Lord goes on with his life, and what he plans on doing in the future, and how Luke is going to cope with the loss. So hopefully it's just good as this one. I'd like to see a lot of action in it, kind of like the end of this one, and a lot of cool storylines, but we'll take what we get for now. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.